Hi. There's a World Cup in football going on, and I'm Swedish. But I don't look forward to the results, and I tell you why. My question to the panel is, how do we fight outright lies? There's a Snus trial going on in Luxembourg, in the ECJ, and 1 month before the General Advocate's decision, there starts to come a lot of bad news for snus in British tabloids, saying snus is a drug, snus is poison, and referring to a professor in California, I don't think they use much snus there, saying that it doesn't matter if you fall from the 10th floor or the 3rd floor, the result is the same. So about Sweden now, and other tabloids say snus gives you super performance. So if Sweden wins the World Cup, it's because it's a drug that gives you super performance. And if we lose, they will say, oh, look what we said about snus. So how do we combat such outright lies, saying 1 + 1 is equal to 10? Thank you.
I'm just really disappointed you mentioned the World Cup, because Scotland haven't qualified since 1998, and it's extremely concerning. Is there anything we can learn from history at all, Amy, in relation to lies, mistruths, misperceptions?
Well, I think I've said what have said the things I have to say in this. I worry about any kind of sort of extreme characterization. Are there any outright lies? Yes, there are. But I think that the challenge for us is always to, again, try to understand where somebody is coming from, why they're framing the evidence in the way they're framing, and approach somebody from with values that they can resonate with. Because my concern is that it's very difficult to listen to the evidence and listen to the bulk of the evidence unless you can connect to somebody's values first and foremost.
Derek?
I think the real tragedy, and I speak as a dual citizen of 2 countries that never made it into the World Cup this year, I fear that the great snus nations of Sweden and Iceland should not take seriously the fact that probably the country that's banned e-cigarettes, Brazil, will probably make it to the final. Don't read anything into that at all.